the regional chairmen of the Convention People's Party, CPP, have vehemently opposed plans of the Electoral Commission to compile a new voters register. The declaration of the opposition follows information from the ruling MPP that 12 smaller parties, including the CPP, are fully in support of the MPP for the EC to come up with a new voters register. Giving reasons for the need for a new voters register, the EC, among other things, it is having challenges with the fingerprints and it felt the biometric verification devices are not able to verify the voters well, for which they are compelled to use manual verification at times. The leading opposition party, the NDC, has rubbished the idea, describing it as a sinister move by the Electoral Commission to suppress votes in 8 strongholds and shore up those of the new Patriotic Party in its strongholds. Available information indicates that the exercise will cost 444 million Ghana cedis, but the CPP, backed by other political parties, have said this would be a complete waste of the country's limited financial resources, looking at the current dire state of the economy. This was the stance of the CPP regional chairman on the matter at its recent Central Committee meeting held at the party's headquarters as Asylum Down in Accra.
We just had assembly elections how many weeks ago? 2-3 weeks ago. And before that, we were even preparing ourselves to even have a referendum on yes or no, but it was called off on this same voters ID card. And looking at the challenges we have in this country, and we are in an election year, do we really have the time and the resources to do this thing? Why are we trying to frustrate Ghanaians? To be very honest with you, Ghanaian voters are very fed up and politics has become very, very distasteful in this country. People no longer trust politicians. And if the Electoral Commission, which is to be the mediator of all political parties, will go about doing this type of things, they should know that Ghanaians are not happy with what they are doing. The CPP today, I being the Greater Accra Regional Chairman, with all my sister colleagues, overwhelmingly says, no, we don't need a new voters ID card, voters registration now.
2020 is full of activities, and that as we speak now, March we are going to start the population census. That will take a lot of time, and yes, apart from that, we are still enrolling what we call the national identification card, and we are again coming to do this new voters registration. We think putting all these things together is going to give us headache, and we think that if we want to do due diligence, we should have done it so that at least during the Assemblyman Unity Committee elections, we could have exhibited it for people to know what is wrong in it, so that we could have tested. Now we are saying that the old one is having problems and some of the materials you have to buy it from outside. We understand that point, but the question is, if the new one comes and we get the same problem, what are we going to do, and what is the solution that we are going to get to it? So therefore, with all these points that we are putting together, we think that it will make sense that at least for the new voters register, we do away with it. We go with the population census. We go with the national identification card, so that after 2020 we can continue with the registration of the new voters. Comparing of the new voters register, so that with that we can use it for the other elections and we can get time to do proper thing.
The 16 regional chairmen have declared their support and their total support, and we are saying on behalf of the party no to the new register. 1, we don't have time. 2, we don't have the logistics to go and do these activities. So as CPP, we have our stance made clear that we are not going for the new voters register. Our national leadership, those who have voted in power, their mandate has expired, but they are 4 years. So constitutionally, we don't have a leader because that 4 years term. So constitutionally, we don't have a chairman. She's only acting. We have an acting secretary. They are not legitimately elected chairman or secretary constitutionally. So we are the elected faces of the party, and we are taking decision for the party. We are saying no to new voters register.
The CPP has affirmed its commitment to work hard in ensuring that the 2020 general elections are transparent, free and fair, and hoping to take over power from the current NPP administration that has performed worst in Ghana's political history.
In the name of peace, be there is